I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. In this video, we are going to discuss an extended examination practice test question. In this series, we have many practice test questions. We'll begin with question number 1, which is before you. Consider Earth as a sphere with 6370 kilometer radius. Find the radius of the 40th parallel of latitude round to the nearest tens. This is from the section Trigonometry, Right Triangle Applications. In case you want to learn from me, you can send an email on the address given. We are also conducting a course on trigonometry, the foundation of trigonometry, which is open for grade 8 to 11 students. We'll begin from the very basics, starting with similar and right angle triangles. We'll consider the 6 trigonometric ratios, 3 primary and 3 secondary ratios, and see how do we solve a triangle. Solving a triangle means to find all its sides and the angles. Our focus will be on acute angle triangles. We'll have questions based on height and distance applications. We'll consider special triangles. Special triangles are the triangles which are right angle triangles with 45 degree sides or right angle triangles with 30-60 as the other two acute angles. Once we learn these concepts, we'll look into 3D problems. We'll model real-life applications and take mock test and practice questions. All these questions could be like one I'm sharing with you now. You can pause the video, answer this question. Here is the Earth shown to you. Let us see how do we solve this particular question. To begin with, let's try to understand what the latitude really means. So on this globe, we can say that equator runs east to west right through the center of the Earth, and that becomes the equator. And equator basically is 0 degrees latitude. Then we have the north and the south poles. Now these north and south poles are at 90 degrees latitude. Now both are at 90 degrees, and so we say 90 degrees north for the north pole and 90 degrees south for the south pole. In the question, we are given find the radius of 40th parallel of latitude round to the nearest tens. Well, 40th will really mean that it makes 40 degrees angles with the center, somewhere kind of like this, right? So what we are considering here is latitude, which could be like this. Do you see that? So making an angle of 40 degrees. That's what we mean. And what do we need to find? We need to find the radius. That means this length, r. So I hope now the concept is absolutely clear. Now when you have all this in front of you, it becomes quite simple to solve the triangle now and get the answer. I'd like you to pause the video at this stage and then answer the question. Well, here is the reminder of our course being offered soon. It starts in the month of August, August 3rd to August 26th. We'll have 8 lessons, 4 weeks, 2 lessons per week at the cost of only $180. Once you have strong foundation, you can easily solve questions like this and many more. Now let's begin with the solution. Now here what you see is that I could look at the triangle. Center being O, let us say, and the point being A and B as being labeled now. What we need to solve here is that in the triangle, which is ABO, now ABO is a right angle triangle with right angle at B. Now in this right angle triangle, we know the radius OA, which is the radius of the earth. So OA is given to us as the radius of the earth, which is 6370. All the units are in kilometers. And we need to find what R is. So in a right angle triangle, you know two different sides and you also know the angle. The angle at A, which is angle OAB, is also given to us. It is equal to 40 degrees, right? This is 40 degrees. Since AB is parallel to the equator, alternate interior angles. Now you have a right angle triangle with two sides and an angle. You can always find the solution of this triangle. Which trigonometric ratio should you be using? Let's look into that part also. Well, sokatua. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan is opposite over adjacent. Now here we are given two sides. One is the adjacent side between the angle and 90 degrees and the hypotenuse, and therefore the ratio being used will be cosine. So we can say that cos of 40 degrees is equal to R over the side length OA. And therefore, R is equal to OA times cos of 40 degrees. OA is the radius of the earth, which is 6370. Multiplied by cos of 40 degrees gives us the answer. So let me use the calculator to find this answer. So we'll do cos of 40 degrees and multiply this by 6370, and that gives us 4879.7, which is rounded to nearest tens. Tens means we have a 0 there, right? So 80. So 4880 kilometers becomes the radius of this latitude. You get the idea. So here is our answer. So the radius of the latitude, 40th parallel latitude, is 4880 kilometers. Simple as that. So we need to visualize the given things and then figure out which ratio should we apply to get the right answer. I hope that helps. You are encouraged to join our classes with the link provided. There are limited seats, and earlier you register, better you are. Get ready for the session in September and score like most of our students are doing. Thanks for your time and all the best.